Hey guys, welcome to the Saturday Night Thrift Haul. We go live every Saturday night at 8:30 Mountain Time to show you what we've been thrifting and junking throughout the week. This week is kind of an eclectic mix from multiple states. Also, there's some things you did not see this week because we did some behind the scenes out of a trunk thrifting from my friend Molly. She came into town from Missouri and we ponied up for some really great antiques. So we're super excited.
Yeah, we did some car boot thrifting at the shop. She came to us.
Yeah. Everything you can purchase at jamierayvintage.com. Caitlin is on here dropping links, and we're going to tell you what we paid and what we're going to sell it for. Now, some of the things, I'm not going to lie, if I remove the tags, I'm not even sure I can remember because it's kind of a whirlwind this week. So we're going to do our best.
You guys know, on average, we usually don't pay much more than like $6-7 for our thrifted items. Even like a big quilt we're getting for like $7-8 at Goodwill.
We did pay way more than that for the things that we got from Molly.
But they're actually like really good antiques.
Yeah. Why don't you show them some of your books first?
So I got a bunch of books from Molly. And you guys may know Molly. Some of you, if you came to the shop when we were over on Main Street, may have met her because she owned the shop that we were renting space out of. And then she decided she was going to get out of doing that. And we took over the shop. So it's that Molly. And she lives in Missouri now. All right. Got a bunch of almost like textbooks. A lot of them are from like the 1880s, 1890s, early 1900s. So I'm just going to breeze through them. Loved them for the covers, but you know, some of them are kind of fun to read through to see what they were teaching in the turn of the century, like 19th century and 20th century. So The Mastery of Words, Book 2. That's what I was going to say. Love the cover on this one. That one is 1995. To put it into context, this one is 1917, the year our house was built.
It's a good year.
The Rational Method in Reading. This is like a reading textbook. I love all the detail that they put into just the book itself. This one, I believe, a little older, 1908. That one, 1795. The Standard Library, $26.95.
That has some really great graphics and art in it.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I like the title page.
I think this one's been recovered. I don't know the date on this one. I don't think, but they got their
recovered. You mean the outside?
like someone's like stapled this through.
Oh.
It's got a new cover on it, I think. All right, I think this is the one I couldn't find a date because it just goes from the title page. It might be missing a page or two since it's got a new cover on it. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, it just jumps right in. The Two Chiefs of Dunboy, which is like a love story in Ireland, I believe.
All right.
But all right, that's enough books for now. We can get on with other fun things.
I'm going to do a few more books so I can work a little faster than Zeb.
I get excited about the books.
And I'm excited, but I mostly like just the way they look. So Elements of Agriculture. This one is 24. Zeb would tell you he loves it because he thinks people need to know how to grow things.
I actually flipped through there and I'm like, man, I'm learning stuff.
How to stack hay. It's in that book.
How to stack hay without it getting wet and moldy on most of your hay bale. I'm like, that's brilliant.
Knights of the White Cross, $24 as well. And this has a nice, I would say, I don't know if that's a deckled edge.
I think it's just really old and worn.
Old edge. I'm just going to go through my books, they're in front of me. And then we have the Thorndike Arithmetics. This was before Common Core math. This one is $17.95. If you're not from the US, you probably don't know what Common Core is, but it was a huge controversy. And if anybody tries to help their kids, I'm like, I don't know what they're trying to get you to do.
Comedians are having a field day with it. They're like, basically, one of the ones I saw recently, he was describing Common Core math. He's like, I was helping my kid, and basically, it's like if you came to the front door of my house and I asked you to go around to the back door, and you're like, well, what's wrong with coming to the front door? Is something wrong or broken with it? He's like, no, it still works, but I need you to go around back through the house and meet me back here.
I have never heard a more accurate description of Common Core math. I'll be sitting there like, I can help you do your math, but I can't help you write it out the way they want you to. So you would Google that. All right, next up, the Barnes New National Readers, number 3.
I love the cover on that. It's like very faded, but so detailed.
Yeah, this one's really good. Well, this one's from a district, it looks like, so like a school book.
Yeah,
most of these are. 21 for this one, and the detail in the back. You'll need to look up at the pictures to get really good close-ups of those.
The camera might pick it up, but.
We worked our way through some books. One of the things I found this week that was kind of fun, I love crockery. Anybody that follows me knows that I have no less than 40 crocs on my person at any time. Well, not on my person, but like at my house.
She's just carrying them around. They're slung around her neck.
I have butter crocs. I have a crock that's a water. I have croc with a fiddle fig. I got crocs with plants in them.
Crocs with umbrellas in them.
I have crocs with umbrellas. It just have a lot of crocs, okay? And I love them. Marshall pottery is one of my favorite. This is where these are from. This is the yesteryear's Marshall, Texas. So not as old as some of the crocs I have. It's hand-turned pottery. That's what makes it special. And it's from Marshall, which is where everybody knows for like the crocs that are made.
Someone put some hand-painted art on all of these.
I will be removing, and this is very common. Sometimes I'll like Amish people on them or whatever, but it's already chipping off, so it will not be that difficult for me and a date with a magic eraser to get them off. And they're $21 to $29 going up based off of size. They would have originally probably had some lids on them, but I personally like them like this better because this you can put greenery in, and that's what I would.
A lot of people use them for like utensil holders.
And they would be so cute if you bought all 4 of them and just had them like because they go up in size, like at the top of a cabinet or a cupboard or whatever. So, or you know what? A bunch of spoons. I've got some spoons.
Oh, show them your spoons.
We'll talk about these a little bit. But
You got to keep them separate though, because they're separate sets.
I know because these ones are easy.
They
They're all
have
the
the
same.
handles.
All right. Here. Okay, I'll move these back here.
I did find some crystal at the Goodwill, and the guy at the register was like, well, that's priced wrong. I'm like, well, that looks like the price I'm going to get today. He's like, it sure is. And then I gave him the 20%
I love the
coupon.
knobs on the top.
And he was like, all right, you guys are getting a sweet deal on these, which I don't disagree with him. $21.95 on each of these. I think I paid, they were $5.99, and then we got 20%
they were $1.80 off.
Yeah. But got a pair of them, so 21 each on these. They need a good scrub.
Which makes them $4.19 if my math is correct.
We have not, a lot of this stuff, you're gonna see it. We were able to get it priced and up here, but it is football season. We had the purple and white game last night. It's been a busy week. Jamie didn't even get home until Tuesday at like 9:30 at night.
I thought you were gonna say 2, like 2 a.m. I was like, I didn't know.
No.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
We've been a little behind. Well, a lot of stuff came. That was good because we got some stuff from Arizona too. So that was fun. All right, so I've got these are from the bag wall. I think I got these in Arizona, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
$38.95 for the set of 5, and then $28.95 for the set of 3. I probably paid like $4 out of bag wall for them. But what we do with them is we paint them, put transfers on them, seal them up, and then make them for decor. These ones that are going to be $28 for the set of 3, these handles down here are really fun. So I like them. I almost was wondering maybe I should just like paint these handles and put something on them. And then you could still use them for food.
When
you
I
just
see
have to hand wash
good
them.
design like this, it always makes me want to like break my lathe out and start
This one's
turning.
slightly crooked.
So someone did these extra because this is a different handle than this. This is oak and this is not oak. It might be oak, but I think it's different.
But I'm going to make them over. I
Oh,
put
you're
for
right.
decor.
This one's just
in case
stained.
I decide to paint the whole thing, they're for decor only. And these are a set of 5 for $38. They're little.
This one's got a little character to it.
They're little bouquets once they're painted. So, all right,
twisty.
where's the paint pile? Do you have a bucket over there?
I don't, but I should.
all right,
There's
you
one
show
right
them something,
over
I'll
there.
grab a bucket.
All right. A Courier of Fortune, Arthur W. Marchmont. I think that's how you say that. Marchmont. $39.95 on this one. The book itself is a good read according to people online when I was looking it up. I don't have any context of what it's about, but it's from 1904. So in really good shape too. This one I found at the Goodwill bins. I got it because loved the cover, the little bunnies on the front. It actually has black and white photos. Probably I'm gonna take a guess at like 50s or 60s.
Oh, those bunnies are cute.
But it's like, it basically, I flipped through here real quick. It basically, someone found some bunnies out in a field and like followed them closely and watched them have little babies. Then the picture story tells that too.
We need 4 winners, huh?
We do. We do need 4 winners.
So make sure you guys are sharing on Facebook because we pick winners every week. We missed last week because we pre-recorded. And so I've got to get 4 winners.
Mary Ware's Promised Land. This one, I think this is the one I'm thinking of. Yep, it's got some fun art in it on the front here. And the book is just good with the colors. This one is $18.95.
Did we tell people that Kaylin would be on here dropping links and that they could shop at jamierayvintage.com?
I don't remember.
Well, I'm telling you now.
Most people start shopping about 8:25-ish when they get the
make sure
they get the alerts from the app.
Yeah, make sure you download the Jamie Ray. If you're real serious about it, download the Jamie Ray Vintage app, and we send a push when it goes live. And we also send a push if there's a sale, new products, anything like that. And it's easy. I like shopping from apps. It's my if I have an app for something, I'm probably more likely to shop. That's just kind of my jam. My favorite companies I shop from the app.
Well, and that's how they tell me about sales. And I will usually go start at the sale and then I'll be like, squirrel, and this is what I actually want. But I didn't know I wanted it till I got on their website. All right. Rudyard Kipling. Kim, this is a very popular one.
How do you say his name? Rudyard.
Love the spine on this one, 1995.
I thought his name was Richard Kipling. Does he have a brother named Richard?
No, I don't know. Maybe
did my mind just change the words on it? I mean, it happens. Okay, next up we've got this Colonial set. I paid $40 from Molly. That's way more than I would normally pay if I went to DI. But the set is in really good condition. It's like stoneware. And it's green transferware.
We don't
so
really
it's got
see that much
Colonial
here out west.
Designs. And it would be perfect for Christmas. So I thought it would be fun to grab it. So it's $12.95 each for the cups and saucers, all the way up to, or all the way down to $6.95 for the smaller plates, and then $8.95. Let me show you the design on those. This one's got the shotgun over the mantle, just got himself some dinner, cooked it up. It's underglazed, patented. It says circa 1750. So this must have been a pattern in the 1700s. I don't think so. Anyways, Colonial Homestead. It's really cool. And
maybe they found a homestead and that's what they patterned it after.
I don't know. It'd be really cute if you had this with some of the pink, which is actually red transferware. I feel like I'll just bring that in here. This is English transferware, but the two together, I think you can make a really fun Christmas table with them. This would be fun
if you had that. If you have that collection, you've been doing good, because both of these, at least for us, are harder to find.
This is what I want to do an entire Christmas set of. I'm actually surprised that I'm not keeping this, but I'm looking for pink transferware. I'm actually probably going to really search for it when we're in England in October. I want to try to get a whole set, so we'll see. Last year I only found one set, and dumb me, I sold it all, and then it got to be Christmas time, and I paid $80 for an ironstone platter plus shipping from France.
Why did I do that? A ton of that stuff that we got from that jumble sale in England.
I paid more than what I sold my set for just because I wanted this platter.
All right, I'm going to show you some antiques from Molly that we picked up.
You might want to get up close for those because they're kind of small.
I am. So this is a pinking machine for fabric. You just clamp this to the edge of your table, and then it is still functional. Cast iron, and it just rolls this and cuts your frayed edge. And this just spins around, keeps it tight. It's got an adjustment screw up here. You can adjust this. I love that it still works. It's got a fun design on the back. This one, did I pull the tag off of this? I think it's $79.
Yeah,
something like that.
$74.95.
But nowadays they sell pinking scissors is more common, but this is an actual machine. You just throw it up there and feed your fabric
through. Get a lot of fabric done pretty quickly with that. It's just cute. And then here, I'll hand you this one while you're up there. This one is heavier than that one.
Yep, it was $79.95 on that one.
This is cast iron, and it's so detailed.
This one is older.
Even the detail on the clamp that goes to your...
So this is from Victorian era. You can see all the fun design on here. This is all adjustable. It's a bean cutter, also still functional. You just run your beans up through the top there and just cuts them.
Why do you need to cut beans up?
I don't know. Some people also said online that it's a tobacco cutter, which would make more sense to me. I don't know why you cut beans.
Molly said it was, you sold it to us, there was a pasta machine.
Yeah. Which probably could also do pasta out of that, but when I was researching it,
I love the wear on the handle too.
Yeah, just it's all not even any chips on the handle. Really great condition on this, functional. Everything spins. It's got a little bend down here, but look at the detail on the knob.
I know, it almost looks like a cross.
$84.95 on this.
For your not so modern Christian kitchen, we've got a cross on the tobacco cutter. All right, since we were talking about this mug, this is made in England, Johnson Brothers mug. This one's a little bit older. You can actually get these new. I don't know that they're made the same. It was $2.49 at Savers, and means it was $1.25 because Savers was half off. This is when I went to Arizona, and I'm selling this for $8.95. So there's quite a bit of stuff. I'll try to remember what I got from Arizona and what we got with, like, Zeb and I, we went to 3 Goodwills, and then I went to Goodwill, Savers, and DI in Arizona.
Well, 4 if you count the bins. 4 Goodwills.
No, we went to 3 with that one. We did.
We did
the
skip
one by the mall.
We did skip. You were right.
And then we shopped Molly's trunk. So it's very eclectic mix here today.
It's fun. I like it. All right, found this. This is from Goodwill. It's got an engraved bee on the front, just a fun little tankard, made in England. Let's see. It says English pewter, made in England. It says Earls of Sheffield since 1779.
I feel like these are the budget. We have a bunch of budget-friendly pewter mugs in the
$13.95. This has a glass bottom.
$13 to $20 range in the shop right now. When we go to England, we'll find like the really old pewter, and those sell for like $80 or $90. So these are like
soft. You got to be careful how you hold it.
These are like the look for less, and we like to have that in our shop. We will carry things that are kind of high-end, expensive, and then something that's like equally as cool but less expensive, and we like to have all price points. So if you guys are resellers, let me know if you like to have just like a certain price point, or do you carry things all over the place? Because I typically find you either have antique stores that are like $1 million for everything, like that lady we went to in Alabama.
Well, she was I wasn't. She was very, very curated on her stuff.
But it was like nothing, if I was having a broke day but needed a little, bougie uplift, that I could buy something from her because everything was super expensive. So I like to have all different price points, all that to say. So if you like pewter mugs, that one is a really good deal.
All right, little butter dish.
It's from Avon originally, I think.
Okay. I didn't really do any research. I just liked it on the top. It's not crystal, it's glass.
No, it's pressed.
Pressed glass, but really great shape, almost like a flower design on the bottom. And then I think $2.99 is what I paid at Goodwill, less the coupon.
And also, sorry about the Dr. Pepper break. I'm like, I need some get up and go here.
It's like 10 o'clock in the morning and we're ready for a nap.
Well, I just feel like sometimes it takes me a little longer to re-enter the world, and today might be it's Saturday.
$13.95 on this.
All right, $5.99. And so this one we got from Goodwill here, so it was $1.80 off. So $4.19 is how much we paid for it. We're selling it for $28.95 for this vintage butcher block with the feet. These are kind of harder to find. We will probably sand it and oil it just to clean it up, but it's going to keep a lot of the age.
A little fray on the corner here. I'm going to smooth out.
We could like paint it and put a transfer on it, but I actually like this.
No, this one
I wouldn't want to do it.
This one you don't mess with. That one's
It's like
good.
soft because it's been used so much. It's like worn
Like
down.
everything's rounded.
And these are great for your kitchen. I think they're really cute to take something like this and then put like this is probably not the crock I'd use, but like a crock like this on it and then put some utensils in it. So it's a great way to decorate and be functional, because then if you need a cutting board, you can just use it. But until then, it looks really good. So
layer and stack.
Little design tips from Jamie.
Speaking of crocks, this is maybe the funnest crock with a saying on it ever.
I'm so tempted to keep it because I want to be a grandma.
I would be surprised if we don't, if this isn't already gone by the time I'm showing it in the video.
Our chief demographic is grandmas. You guys are my people. And this one's great.
Executive Grandma's Snack Jar for VIP Grandchildren is what that says on there.
I'm sure y'all have some VIP grandchildren.
And it's just a really good crock too if you just want to, it's got some good age and wear. We got to scrub it. Everything needs scrubbed today. We didn't pre-scrub because of the busy week, but.
All right, so we've got a French, I can't remember what they said, but it's a French, like a souvenir doll, but like older one, like an antique one. She's actually wearing a cross that's like made out of metal. And there's beadwork and fringe work, and she's got a little skirt, Mary Jane's painted on, and a big bow. This would be very trendy right now because it's very popular.
It's like a shawl almost.
Yeah, $29.95. Well, maybe she was going to church because they covered their heads in Orthodox churches. Some of them still do.
Maybe.
Anyways, $29.95, and she's got these little braids. Her hair is still even in them. Look how cute it is.
It's so cute.
I know. You're not as into dolls as I am, but I didn't know when I bought this that it was French. It's even got like a hand-painted face on it. So really cute and sweet. I love dolls. And we actually sell quite a few dolls. I was over in my I have an area with like dolls and baby blankets and like an old antique stroller. And a lot of my dolls are gone. They sold. So you guys like dolls too?
All right. Wood clock, mantle clock. We get these occasionally. A lot of times we paint them. I like the little corbels on this. I'm not going to paint it.
We're just going to clean it.
I'm going to clean the dust off, wipe down the top. It's basically like a milk paint color that we have. Oh, olive?
No, that's more like
I think
beige.
it would be
No.
close
Well,
to
oh, olive is the chair.
Maybe it's like a mix between the two.
Yeah.
Either way, I like the green sagey color on there.
I think the color is primitive green because that's what it's like. I think that's what that would have said. Primitive.
Primitive green.
Anyways, it's cute. We're selling it for
We're keeping the
$28.95.
primitive green on it.
And I bought this in Arizona for who knows how much because the price is off. But
I think you got
probably
this.
about $5.
You got this in Arizona too.
I
got
did.
Your shoe shine.
Our last shoe shine box sold. So, and this one has been around the block. It's got a screw that's not original here. Well, none of these don't match those. So I don't know what came originally, but
yeah,
it's missing one, and it's got 3 different kinds of screws on the back, which I love. And this one I actually like better than the shoe shine box you got because I like the finger joints.
It's got finger joints on it, and then
it's got the labeling.
It does have a clasp that could be lockable. We don't have the key.
Yeah, so don't lock it. It'll be $28.95. Again, the price tag was removed from this, but I probably paid like $5 or $6 for it in Arizona. And he was gonna paint the last shoe shine box, and I'm glad that we didn't because it sold. Because people just like to use them for decor, put them in a vignette. If you were going to use this to put stuff in, though, you probably need to clean out the inside because this has been a working box.
Yep, someone.
You need something like this to store all your shoe shining stuff.
I do have shoe shine stuff. I could. It actually is easier to shine shoe. That's hard to say.
Shine
shoes. If they're on someone's foot because it's all filled out and you can really get a good buff on there.
You have. I mean, I know you've had that Ziploc bag with your shoe shine stuff for the last 26 years, but maybe you could upgrade to a box.
It doesn't zip closed anymore. It's got a hole in it.
You should see this bag. I'm like that. It's literally been in the same bag our entire married life, and he's had it from.
So I used it on my mission, and I put it in a Ziploc when I was flying home on the plane because I didn't want it getting all over my clothes. And it's lived in the Ziploc bag from the plane ride home.
If you have a husband that needs an upgrade to his shoe shine stuff.
24-ish years, 25 years.
Well, maybe if that one doesn't sell, then we'll keep it. If not, we'll look for another one, and you can. We see them periodically.
Yeah.
They're not like super common, but we find them from time to time.
All right, a couple books, old books. Salem Chapel, 1995. You're gonna have to look at the picture. It's like embossed.
That's so cute. I love little books.
Yeah, this one's fun too. This is Riverside Lifetime Series, numbers 1, 4, and 30. Longfellow's Evangeline, Whittier's Snowbound and Other Poems, Lowell's Vision of Sir Lawnful and Other Poems. And then it says right here, price 50 cents on the bottom. But it's got a bunch of poems in there. I also love the inside.
Here's a line from Salem Chapel. If Phoebe is better informed than the rest of us, it ain't nobody's business as I can see. There's some tea in this book.
Okay, this one is from, original copyright is 1866. This version is 1896. Was the last copyright on that.
So it's not too old.
No,
just 100 plus years.
130,
not
129 years.
Got a chamber candlestick in case you need to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and you don't have any lights. You can just take it with you. Just kidding. Anyways, $12.95. That's what I always, whenever I see these, I think of somebody in like old school, like nightgown going to the bathroom in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they call them chamber candlesticks, because the chamber pots, chamber is what they call the bathroom.
You gotta light the candles so you don't miss.
Don't be missing that chamber. You think that's why they call them chamber candlesticks?
Well, it's because it's so you could hold them without burning your hand.
Oh, well, anyways, you can
the
hold
wax
it for
will drip down
$12.95.
and it holds it here. A lot of them have like a shield that comes up so you can walk without it blowing.
Remember we got one, like an old
That was like an
from
old
London.
industrial one.
Yeah, that one was cool.
We might still have it. It's
No,
from
that one
England.
sold
Did it
super
sell?
fast. It was spendy. It was little and was like $80,
It was
but
very,
it was very
rare
old.
from industrial London.
All right, let's do some mugs.
Okay.
We've got Dream for $1.25 because it was half off. $11.95 for this Ray Dunn mug. And I think this one is magenta, yeah. This one is the original, like before. It's a little bit older. I don't know, it really doesn't matter to me, but there are people that do care about that. This one says Awaken and it's $9.95. And you know, I just figure it's a morning mug, you want Awaken.
Yeah, you gotta get up. Gotta get up and get
And
going.
then being that my kids are starting school this week, that I'm glad to get back on routine, but I love summer. So I am sad that back to school is happening, but if you have the best teacher ever, we got the mug, it's $11.95. Jack is excited because he has the same teacher that Redrick had for a couple of years. And
she was really great
She
with
was really
Redrick.
awesome. And he's just excited to have her. Jack needs a win. Jack had a really great teacher last year. The year before that, his teacher, well, let's just say that teacher no longer teaches at his school anymore and was asked to leave. So she was not our favorite. And so it's just nice when your kids get good teachers.
Yeah. Well, and there's a lot of really great
Most
teachers.
of, like, I feel
like teaching is almost like a calling. Like there's no way they could ever compensate teachers enough for all of the children that they help mold and
100%.
influence.
And it's out of 5 kids, it is the absolute first time, that particular teacher, that I've ever emailed a principal about anything. And I felt bad doing it. And then the principal emailed me back and said that multiple parents had complained about what I was complaining about. So I was like, okay, I guess I don't feel bad. Like most of the parents emailed and were like, what is going on? So I was like,
I think
okay.
you prefaced your email, I don't ever do this. This is not who I am, but I really need to let you know about this.
This is really bad and I need you to handle it. So anyways, okay, next up we've got this emerald green. Now it said depression glass when I looked it up, but it's heavy.
These are fun though. Look
Yeah,
at the design
they're
on that.
blown, I'm guessing, because there's like bubbles in them. They're a little wavy. I don't know. Maybe they're pressed.
How do you even get blown glass?
I guess not. It's probably pressed. They do have these little weird little cracks in the side.
So they can.
They
might have cut it. You know how they do like that sometimes? I don't know.
I don't know. But anyways, there's a little, that one has it too. It's like on the same side.
Maybe it's part of their mold that they were pressing it down to. So they might have blown it at like flat and then pressed it down together to kind of get that
it's
design.
suspect that it's literally, look, the same place. So I would have charged a little more.
They must have had some sort of mold they were pressing it into.
Yeah, I would have charged a little more, but I thought that was an imperfection. But because I saw these going for way more, this platter size. So these were $3.99 less 20%. I had a coupon when I was in Arizona too. My sister did.
Oh, your sister donating stuff to get herself a coupon?
No, they sent her an email.
Oh, really?
$14.95. Also, the Goodwills in Arizona have a half off day coming up in, I think it's like August 18th or something. So if you're from Arizona, look it up and see when that day is and don't miss it. But we've got 2 of these. They're $14.95 each.
Holstein cow platter. At least I'm going to guess it's Holstein. They typically have these big spots like that on them. This was $4.99. Jamie got it in Arizona.
I think, well, that was actually half off because it was at Savers. And it's $28.95.
Savers.
Yeah, everything at Savers because, well, at least in the Mesa Gilbert area, Savers are half off every Monday.
It's a pretty big platter. What is
that? The line was pretty long, but it wasn't too crazy. And there was a lot of really good stuff left. Like, we did not get there when they opened. And like that Johnson Brothers mug was still there. And then maybe people just like different stuff than I do. But I also found this platter there. So this platter was $2.99 because it was half off. It does have like a big crack under the glaze. It's not like the plate broke because look, it doesn't go all the way through. Mm-hmm. And it's got some chunks out of it. It's almost like ironstone, but it's Nasco mountain wood. Anyways, I'm selling this one for $18.95. I charge more because I love the brown transferware, but it does have that imperfection in the middle. But I think it's really pretty. It reminds me of my brown transferware. I don't know if you like transferware or not, but just comment and let me know. I have loved this since I was a newlywed in my early 20s is when I first started discovering transferware, and Martha Stewart. She's got an extensive transferware collection, And it was just like, as a new bride, it was just something I always thought someday I'm going to collect transferware. I had no idea that I was going to be selling it and be an antique dealer. And now I have lots of transferware that I own and sell. But I just remember thinking that was like my dream thing to have because Martha Stewart had it. And brown transferware was my favorite. When I inherited my grandma's dishes, it was pretty exciting. I've really loved having those.
So this is like a version of a salt cellar, or you can use it
It said
as a
salt or sugar dish. I don't know.
That's a lot of sugar on the table,
Listen,
but also a lot of salt too.
If you get cereal without sugar, you need it.
I don't know if this is the original spoon, but I'm gonna guess because it fits really well down in there, and it's like got a big scoop on it.
What's the name on that?
I got it at Goodwill for $5.99, less than 20, and then we have $13.95 on it.
What is this marked at all?
No.
You see, this is stainless, but this is silver plate, so I don't think it's
probably
original.
not. Yeah.
The spoon is cooler probably than even the.
Yeah, the spoon is really unique.
Yeah, I like it. All right, next up, the Fisherman Core aesthetic coming in strong with this teapot. I thought that it was just this spongeware, and I was like, that's weird. But then I flipped it around and saw, oh, that's grass next to the beach, and it's got a lighthouse on it, so I picked it up. It was 20% off of $5.49, whatever that is, and we're selling it for $21.95, and it's definitely hand painted. So,
all right, campfire marshmallows.
The find of the week.
This is an original old one.
How much do you think that weighs? Because they sell by the pound.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the bins.
Oh, but at the bins? Oh, we probably paid, this might be like 12 ounces, so not even a whole pound.
Yeah, so not even a whole dollar probably for this. I don't remember. It's $1.89 a pound, so it might have been $1.
But I found this at the bins. I couldn't grab it fast enough.
It is not a repop. It is definitely original. It's rusty. It's crusty. I saw them going upwards of $225 down to $150. We always like to be just below retail for most things. And so we're selling this one for $124.95. So if you want one, I feel like this is a reasonable price. Obviously, it's not the cheapest that you could get it if you find it in the wild. But for resale, I feel like the price is reasonable.
Yep. Made by the Campfire Co., Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Cambridge, Massachusetts.
I would I think what makes it great is like, where can you get 5 pounds of marshmallows in a tin?
Right?
Like I would actually love that because
5 pounds net.
It's for baking, topping, and eating and toasting. But I think that would be so fun to actually store your well, this one you couldn't.
No.
You'd have to like spray out
you
the
would
inside,
really
which
have
would
to
ruin the
like
value. But
blast it and
like those little bags of marshmallows, they always go stale and hard. And
yeah.
And I love making crispy treats. So maybe I should get a tin and put all my marshmallows in them. I'm thinking all these organizing containers, coming in my life. Like Zeb needs a shoe shine box. I need a marshmallow tin. I think it's because I've been thinking about organizing our closets and Zeb worked on it last week. And so my mind is reeling of ways to like make things look nice, but also organized.
I think you're right about that big shelf on top. I was excited to just throw some baskets up there with clothes in them, but I think it would look pretty cool
after a week of contemplation.
Well, I had to sort through it in my mind and sleep on it a few nights. I figured out how.
He was like, I am not building you cabinets up there. I'm like,
I figured out how to build cabinets without a lot of stress.
I just think it'd be great. People are like, well, if you put them in the cabinets, you'll never see it again. I'm like, but the thing is that what we put in the top of our closet are things we want to keep, but we don't necessarily use. And it's the only place that we store any kind of mementos. So it's not like, some people have like boxes and boxes and boxes of mementos. We don't, but we still need a place to store them. So I think that would be good. For the time being though, I have a big French basket with a lid that we brought back last time that's gonna go in the middle top. And I might put a couple of other baskets because obviously it's gonna take a while to build that.
That's a winter project.
Yeah, that's a not now project. I'm glad that you came over to the January
I was just looking at it, I'm like,
It would also make it look more expensive because all of my closets that I love are built out all the way to the top. Subsequently, they also are built out on the bottom too, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh, on the floor?
Usually they're not usually they have like a little lip and then like
with
a base.
trim? Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know that it's necessary. We put a rug in there and that actually helped cozy it up. So if you guys haven't checked that out, check out the Jamie and Zeb
I could
video.
just trim around the feet.
And I'll give you a little spoiler alert. Zeb did rip out 6 drawers for me and put in another hanging bar, but In my defense,
She was out of room for all those clothes.
I
told
needed
her
more sweater space, and those drawers aren't very big. And I was like,
we counted them, 57
I could have
sweaters.
fit like 2 sweaters per drawer. That would have been 12 sweaters. But with a rod, I fit like 50, no problem. So I needed the rod in there.
We got the rod in, it's fine. And we also divided where you were keeping the shoes, all those shelves. That's all divided up now.
It was just
too.
like a small change order.
Yeah.
It happens with construction.
So now it's like 10 shelves instead of 5. All right. We got galvanized pitcher. It's going to get some IOD. It has like a basket woven handle, but the galvanized is still under there. I'm going to do some IOD on it. It's $1.99 at Goodwill. It's going to be $26.95.
It's going to be really cute with a transfer on it. It's going to look like, I like to use the Seeds catalog, although that one's sold out. But that one has a lot of really good labeling.
Hopefully back in stock soon.
We might actually have one because we have one in the shop, but I'm waiting to see if we need it for an order. So I will let you guys know.
Cabbageware bowls. These came from Arizona, I believe.
These are glazed pottery studio bowls. They've got like imperfections. Somebody put their, so somebody probably turned these or pressed them? Because how do you do this in a pottery studio?
So they probably would have just...
Because it's got like a lump in the bottom. This one, it's got like a nubbin, and then it's got the...
They probably just put this design on there, or they might have pressed it in. It looks like actually right here you can see where it was maybe pressed down.
That one has 2 lumps.
I don't know enough about pottery to know how they're made.
But it has the point mark. So if you guys are resellers and you find ceramics and they've got the points, then it's not like a mass-produced, like made at Walmart piece, and that's what makes these unique. Zeb said he saw these going upwards of $40. Cabbageware is very
For this
popular.
size bowl, about $40 handmade.
Cabbageware is very popular, so don't sleep on it. We're selling ours for $17.95 each, and it's so trendy that when I was at the thrift store with my nieces, with my one niece, Gentry, she was like, ooh, that's pretty, because she's seen in like design and influencers and stuff that they do use cabbageware, so don't sleep on that. Next up, want to show them the pasta bowls?
I can.
Yeah, these actually were selling for like $40-ish a piece.
Yeah, so this one has, they're from Italy. They're made for Highmark in Italy. This one has a tiny little chip right here. So it is $27.95. And this one is chip free, and it is $36.95.
I kind of almost want to keep one though and like use it for our pasta, because I just have like white cheap IKEA bowls.
So you know that these are not necessarily, these are like for individual servings around the dinner table, right?
What?
Yeah, like you would have had a whole set of these, and this is what they bring your pasta in and like do your, because they fill the bottom in sauce, and then they, they mix all in the cheese and the cheese wheel.
That much pasta would take me a week to eat it.
You don't fill the whole bowl up.
Oh, it's kind of like, well, what's the point of having a big bowl if you're not gonna fill it up? I don't know, sometimes I've gone to restaurants and you like eat the pasta and you're like, it's not decreasing in volume. I feel like that's that bowl.
I'm pretty sure these are handmade too, because they're slightly different. They're
Slightly
really
regular.
close to the same size, but slightly different.
Italian pottery ceramics, always a good option. They're known for that. Portugal's another good ceramics place. So just like keep this in mind when you guys are out thrifting. All right, next up, I'm pretty excited about these. These are heavy, not cheap.
They might be triple plate.
They got the lion stamp on the bottom, so I like the old school stamp of approval. It's silver plate, but they started doing in Victorian era, stamping those silver plates similarly. The inside is not bad. What I love about these is kind of the rounded design.
They got like a teapot shape, but not like your traditional silver teapot that's like heavy on the bottom.
Yeah, 59 and 79. And honestly, I think if you polish these, they don't look, well, this one has got some patina on it, so I don't know if you could use them, but this one's actually in pretty good condition. 59 and 79, and they're just really pretty. And these would be gorgeous polished, like really.
I'm not gonna do it because once you do a little spot, then you gotta commit to doing the whole thing.
You gotta commit to the whole thing, but if you buy these and you want something to be a little shinier, like our silver that's up there that Zeb showed you guys a while ago, these would be really good.
Okay, this crown is like a pressed tin candle holder. Jamie's gonna give it a makeover. I'll be shocked if this isn't already gone too. The last couple we found were so popular.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to buy them.
It's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt to paint, but I think I'm actually gonna just paint the outside and leave the inside alone.
What you should do is just hit it with like some gold and leave the gray underneath.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Just like dry brush all this detail like I
just
did
need
to
to
the
bling it
canvas
up
stick.
because it definitely needs gold on it. It's going to be $28.95. I got this for $6.99 less 50%, so it was like $3.50 at Savers. My sister was laughing at me. I'm like, crowns sell. People were like throwing fisticuff over the last crowns that I had. So, and they're not something I find common.
All right, this is a really great like studio
Studio pottery.
studio. It's
The
got
color
the
is
maker on the bottom. I can't quite make it out, but they've signed it.
And it's a picture.
The
You
glazing
find a lot
is really good.
you find a lot of small things, but a picture is a good size. I also love the way that they use their fingers to attach the handle.
Yep, it's got like a pinch spout, and then also on the handle they've pinched it, top and bottom. And then the spout.
In a world of mass-produced items, I feel like these kinds of items that are homemade or like handmade are just something to add that extra level of coziness and just like not typical. Like sometimes you go into a house and it's very nicely decorated and it's spotless and it's like, I always call it like aisle 12 or aisle 9 of Hobby Lobby. But if you want to have a home that's more curated, which is where design is headed, which I'm so glad it's going back to that because that's the way I've always decorated. Those kinds of pieces are going to make a huge difference in your overall, the feeling, I guess, is like they call it the vibe. That's what the young kids call it these days. The feeling of your home because you're bringing in collected pieces. All right, let's bring out all the creamer and sugar dishes. This is not common that we have this many that are actual
that we
pairs.
have full sets.
Yeah.
So open lid, sugar dish, and creamer. We got two of them.
Are these Astoria?
Yes.
Okay, $21.95. This reminds me of my mom.
$21.95 for the set.
She had this kind of glassware, but in colors when I was growing up, like green, blue.
Are you sure she didn't have red? She had all that red dishware.
No, she had the Avon red dishes, but we had these in powder blue, but like goblet style. So these are a little heavier.
We have
duty
two
and older.
sets of both creamer and sugar dish.
These are really fancy with the diamond bottoms. These ones are $14.95, I think. I'm like holding up my Dr. Pepper in one hand and this in the other, but
I think you were going to take a drink and then you got excited about creamers.
I did. I really like this one because look at the detail on it. I am excited. I'm excited about the junk that I buy. This is why we do what we do. People are like, oh, I could go picking for you. And I'm like, no, thank you. I want to buy the stuff.
Did Caitlin send us share winners yet? Do we have that?
Let me see. Let me check my phone.
We'll try to get it before the end of the video here.
Let me take a drink before I hold my can for half an hour. Let me text her.
I'll just push all the stuff forward so everybody can see it good. We still have quite a few things. We got a ton of linens that we'll be showing here in a minute. Some of them are like old hand-done quilts, which is really fun. We usually find one or two a week.
But we've been lacking in the linens department, and we've actually been selling quite a bit in the store. So I'm glad we had a good linens week. Okay, so next up we've got Fiestaware. This was definitely the case if they didn't know what they had. This is a nice piece. It's periwinkle, which is retired. It's stamped on the bottom. So HLC, which is Homer Laughlin Ceramics or China, Fiesta USA. So made in the USA, $2. It's even got, look, like a little imperfection under the glaze, which makes it even better. $21.95. Fiestaware has been around for a long time in the US, and platters are hard, at least for us, to find. And then we're going to go from the US over, we're going to go on a world tour here. We're going to go to France. So this is a vintage Le Creuset, made in France. This is the enamelware. This one does have some chips, but it's still totally, totally usable. If you take like Barkeep's Friend and a little scrubber, you can get the inside really cleaned out on these. I'm actually shocked that I'm selling them. Probably the only reason I am selling them is because they're orange, which doesn't really go with my kitchen. If these were any other color, I probably would keep them. But I do know that some of you guys, this would go well. But
you know, there's those couple kitchen stores that we should get you some that you actually like that are right color. They usually have like 10 different colors of the Le Creuset there in England when we're there.
Well, you can buy them. There's American stores that I just am cheap. Like this, I'm selling this set for $89.95. But like this casserole dish with lid is probably like over $300.
If you were to get it new. Well, maybe we won't get some.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, take me to get some. So that's why when I find them thrifting, and I ponied up for these. I paid $15 for the big one, And I think I paid like $10 for the little one.
Even the handle, the little pull on the top, the knob here.
Because they wanted $29.95 for the big one with the lid, but it was half off day. But yeah, it does have some authentic battle damage because it's been around, but they still bake really nice, and I think they're fun. And if orange goes with your kitchen, this is a good deal.
I love cooking in cast iron. If it's well seasoned and greased, and it's almost like cooking in stone.
See what I mean? Like, it's very Halloween because I have a black stove. It doesn't work for me. But I do have like, I have a blue, well, that one's not Le Creuset, but I also have a white pan under here somewhere that I've thrifted. I have full confidence that eventually I'll have a whole set of them that I didn't have to pay $300 for.
Rolling pin. This one is older. I think this handle actually needs re-glued, but fun to see how they're made.
If you glue it, will it still spin? Is it the top part
because this spins. It's got a piece of dowel through the middle of the actual roller.
And you know how we do? We paint them, we either stamp them or transfer them. I did 2 last week. They sold super fast. I think Mary Angela bought them.
$21.95 is what we charge. What did you pay?
Oh, I don't know. Like
$1.99?
I don't pay more than $2 for a rolling pin. It's craft supplies for me, so.
The muddler we're not going to do anything
That's
to.
A pestle.
Or pestle. Are you sure? Mm-hmm. Goes in the muddler. It was $1.99. We're selling it for $9.95.
To me, it looks like one of those old school police bats.
Nah, it's a shop project. It's called a baton.
A baton. That's what I thought when I saw that. All right, now we're going to Japan. We went to we're in the US, we were in France, now we're going to Japan. Japanese ceramics, you guys know some of our favorites. I've never seen this before. My niece Gentry picked it up, and I actually thought it was Mary Inglebright because that's what it looks like to me. But it's made in Japan, and it's stamped on the bottom. Somebody put felt on the bottom, which is nice. And I love the colors. It's $26.95, and I think I paid like $2 or $3 for it at Savers. It's a candy dish. And I think it would also be really pretty in a bathroom or vanity for jewelry because it's very feminine. And it's interesting to me how old, like that's probably at the latest that might have been made in the 70s, but judging by the age on the bottom, it looks much older to me. And the top looks like 90s, early 2000s Mary Inglebright. So it's like things circle back. You're like, oh, that's out of style. Don't worry, wait 10 years, it'll come back.
All right, we got a huge frame here. Really good chunky frame. Jamie paid $5.99 for it. We're gonna get some new art, get it a paint job. It's wood frame with like enamel, or it might even be like a resin finish over. It's a little more modern, but
probably
it is
gonna
wood.
do the same pastoral that we did in the cream frame, I'm thinking.
Yep.
Because this one's gonna go gold, so we'll have it available in the crockery frame. I think that one hasn't sold yet. And then we'll have it available in that frame, and we're gonna do that one gold, because that one's the right design that if we do it gold, it's gonna look perfect. Okay, next up, another item that would be good in a bathroom or vanity at $16.95, West Germany Bavarian rose art in actually really good condition. It's like stamped in the ceramics on the bottom. So we really are taking a world tour here, all around Europe.
I actually really love these with the foam taken off of the handle. It gives it like
nice
some fun detail. We did one just like this. This one's never been used. I think it's brand new. The other one had been used and had a green shovel end, but painted it up. We sell them for $19.95. I think I got this one for $2, maybe less. So
all right, next up.
We got a lot of stuff to show, and we've been going for 50 minutes.
This is just a wall hanger. I don't know what it's trying to be, like it's a remake. It's got like this piece of fence wood that looks kind of old, and it's got holes. I don't know what this would have been, like a sifter or something.
Maybe, yeah.
But anyways, it's a repop. $28.95 would be really cute with some floral and then like your little collection of salt and pepper shakers or something on the top.
You know, every time I find a shorthand book at the bins, this is a Greg shorthand dictionary. People are always like, oh, I hated shorthand. I don't love it. But inevitably, 3 or 4 people have commented and been like, hey, when's that going to be for sale? Is that available? I want that. $13.95 on this. Got it from the bins. Is probably
maybe they need to do shorthand and they need a dictionary.
Maybe. Some people still do it.
I still do. I do shorthand. Like if you got to read between the lines when I text you, I'm not using all the words.
So this book has like a page marker in it. It's pink, a little faded. If it did not have this damage on the bottom, this would be like a $60 book. It's got really fun detail.
Why don't more books have page markers in them?
I don't know. It wouldn't be hard to do. 101 famous poems. We're selling it for $34.95. I believe, let me get you the date on this, 1929.
Almost 100 years old, but not quite. All right, next up, we couldn't tell if this was sterling or not. I think that it's Victorian silver plate, if I had to be entirely honest.
Yeah.
It is stamped on the bottom, so you'll have to look in the picture.
It's not quite heavy enough to be sterling.
But it's a toothpick holder.
Yeah.
It's a Victorian silver plate toothpick holder, and it's got like even this like line in it, like an imperfection in the way that it was made. It's just really good. It's got little baby handles. And it's $39.95. I think Molly sold this to me for $5 or $10. I can't remember. I just had to have it because I've not found one before.
Might live here for a while.
Yeah. Well, it's going to go to the shop. I'll let it live at the shop for a little bit. But if people won't buy it, I'm gonna shop it from the shop.
All right, Age of Fable. It's got some fairy tales and stuff in here in words of one syllable, and it's illustrated. To do the one syllable thing, let's. So they break the syllables out. You can see here, choose, lead, arrow. But it's just kind of fun to see how they did that. So they turn it into
2 words instead of one, so they can keep
Apollo
the
is spaced out 3 words, but it helps you read. It's like help you learn how to read as a kid,
Gotcha.
so you can
Breaks
see the
things down.
syllables and how things are pronounced.
It's been so long since I learned how to read. I'm not really even sure how it happened. I'm not actually a huge book reader. And you guys might not be. You might, or maybe you are not shocked to know that.
She reads occasionally like self-help type books and
I'll read
educational
like medical journals.
Medical journals. Depends on what the kids got going on, you know.
Psychology books, things like that. But like fiction is not my jam, unless it's like teenage romance. I don't know why, but I'm like, I am so immature because teenage romance just. Maybe that's because adult
I don't need
romance
it to be mature romance.
Yeah, I don't need any
want
raunchy adult romance, but teenage romance, I think, for me, I think it reminds me of like when we were dating. Because if you guys don't know, Zeb and I are high school sweethearts. We've been together for 26 years this fall. I mean, that's why we love football season, because that's when we met, was football season. And it reminds me of, young love. It was fun. Okay. It's still fun. It's just different when you're older.
It is fun. I love this time of year. All right, guys, this book is really cool. I'm going to segue right into this cookbook. Speaking of like memories and we were talking about.
I can't believe somebody didn't keep this. Like if my mother or grandmother had a cookbook like this, I would want it.
They used to sell these kits. I believe it was from the 60s, maybe early 70s. And they were basically like all your home recipes, and you could kind of organize it. Magazine clippings. And it would have things like this on there, cooking spaghetti. But I want to show you this one. Someone 3-hole punched this in here. This is probably part of it, right? It had a little envelope. They wrote part of the recipe in the envelope here. And then in here, they have all kinds of like pumpkin pie, fruit cake, rosy pear pie, just that they were like clipping out of magazines or books. Because magazines used to have, and still do, some of them, really good like popular recipes that are like 5-star restaurants are making them and they give you their recipe kind of deal.
It's kind of like a lost art, but I love to thumb through a magazine.
Someone's glued this in.
I probably have, 100 magazines at home right now?
Yep, but we got this at the bins. It's $19.95.
I actually need to sell some of them because when we go, I forgot last trip, but when we go to England, it's much cheaper to buy the magazines in England than to have them shipped here. How do I know? Because I get shipped English magazines. It's like a guilty pleasure of mine. So something that might cost me like $15 to have shipped here, I could get for like 7 or 8, maybe less in the UK. And so I'm gonna buy a whole new stack, a fresh stack of magazines, design magazines, when I go to England with Zeb. And then when I come home, I will part with a few because I have it's a problem. I try not to be a hoarder, but there's things that are just special to me.
So Jamie's mom came out and said that her brother had one of these when he was a kid. It's the budget bank box made by Marsh, M-A-R-C-H. Not March, but Marsh, I believe is how it's said.
I think we need to keep that.
Maybe.
We don't have a lot of stuff from my mom's family.
Well, this wasn't his.
You
can keep it if you want. We'll see if Jamie takes it down off the website. $26.95 is what it's selling for.
Yeah, that's staying here. Sorry. Sorry if you wanted that. It's going next to my pastry.
It was made in
the
It was made in the 40s. Jamie's mom was born in 39. So
I think maybe I'll put that in the
but that's when those are from
room.
is from the 40s.
I'll clean it all up and then the kids can play with it.
And your mom only had one brother, right? Two brothers.
I'll have to ask her if it was Ray or John.
Yeah.
Ray was the baby and John was the older brother.
Stepping stones to literature, a reader for higher grades. Another just great, I mean, look at this textbook. Look at the cover on it. And then it's embossed in the back. Like
Also,
they just made things differently back
I've
in the
only
day.
drank about 6 ounces of this, but I feel like it's finally hitting my soul.
This is $18.95 on this.
If you guys were watching at the beginning of this video and I was a little, slow, thanks for sticking with me till the Dr. Pepper hit. All right.
All right, show me your mug.
These were 2 mugs for $2.49 and they were half off, so it made it $1.25. We've got T and K, and these are from Anthropology. You know Anthropology because of the bird that's stamped on the bottom.
They're the Mrs. style.
This is the Mrs. style, and apparently Zeb said they were selling for like $20 online.
Yeah.
We're selling ours for $16.95. They're in good condition.
Well, I have actually never seen that particular style, and
I love the lettering.
Yeah, we buy Anthropology mugs like crazy.
Like this is totally my jam as far as like looks go, very Victorian, which is fun. And then we have another Anthropology mug. This one is more like hand-turned pottery. It's from Natalie Late for Anthropology. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Anthropology supports a lot of artisans. So like there's a ceramics gal that I followed that originally got her start in Waco. Her pottery is sold at Anthropology. And then McKenna, her candles are sold at Anthropology. So a lot of small makers get their like leg up, I guess you could say, by them because they find them. And this one's fun. It has a cheetah on the back. Oh, and it has is that a donkey? If you're negative Nancy, this donkey mug's for you.
Is that what that's for?
No, I don't know, but that's a donkey, isn't it?
Yeah, donkeys are actually really awesome.
They are, and they're, you know what? Just because occasionally you're stubborn and you're irritable doesn't mean you're not cool, and that's donkeys.
No, I actually was talking to my dad. I need a good mule to take into the mountains.
Mules are more stubborn than donkeys, right?
No, mules are like a cross between a donkey and a horse, and they are just work.
And that one's $11.95.
They will work all day long and not even like they want to work. Like they get bored like a sheepdog.
Well, I'm more of a donkey then. I'm not a mule. I don't want to work all day long.
$3 for this box. It's going to get an amazing makeover. Really fun, just probably shop project box.
Like solid, like thick, heavy wood.
Yeah, it's looks like common pine is what they made it out of. $22.95 once we do the makeover.
Yep. My niece found it. Karen kept finding boxes. She's like, well, you got Gentry's box. I'm like, I have limited space as it is. You saw the car when we got home.
It's pretty loaded
We probably could have fit 2 more boxes of stuff, but I really didn't find 2 more boxes of things that I even wanted, so it's all right.
Let's see, $27.95 on this. Doris's Fortune.
So pretty.
I bought it for the cover.
That cover is money. And I love it because the top is good, but the binding is also good. Like that's mostly what people see. The trend now is to flip books around and have the pages showing. And I actually think in some cases, I mean,
if you had like a fun deckled edge with like some good colors, maybe.
But this is
not on that book.
No, it's so good. We have a stack of books on a baker's table, I guess is what we're told. It's actually like a collect crap table by our front door that I have to constantly clean. But the books are really pretty on there, and I occasionally rotate out what's in there. All right, next up we've got I think these are Astoria. They were $2 something for the pair. And I found these before, but these ones are like chunkier looking, and that's why I like them. Because some of them I found are like bigger. This is a nice thick glass. And where's the price on these?
Oh, I don't know if we priced those.
I thought I'm pretty sure I listed this. So whatever the price is, it's a mystery. But maybe Caitlin will drop a link.
We'll fix it if they're not on there.
Yeah, I'm going to put it over here so that way I can remember to get them listed. Okay, next up.
So this has come back to us. Jamie's sister had this. She got it from the shop a while ago. And then she used it and decided to change up her decor, and she gave it back.
Yeah, my sister Deborah, she's been working on so many fun projects. She retired this year from being a librarian for maybe it's been like a decade maybe.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time.
At their local little school in Humboldt. Anyways, and so she's been redecorating, and this is one that she didn't need anymore that she bought from the shop in Arizona.
So this one's $21.95.
She also gave me a bunch of willow. That's why I'm no longer collecting blue dishes, because she gave me a whole box. Maybe that's what I'll do. I want to spend some time by the pool today, but maybe if I have time before football, I'll finally
Good luck.
clean out my hutch.
At this point, it's almost noon.
Oh,
It's time for
time
lunch
is
and
going.
then we'll go.
Okay, Caitlin did text me, so
Oh, we do have share winners. Just tell them right now.
Okay, you can just cut out that part.
Yeah.
Okay, so the share winners are Lori Peterson, it's Peterson, S-E-N, Mitchell, Christelle Nate Hamilton, Vivian Davis Robinson, and Barb's Ann. If you shared on Facebook and that's you, please email info@jamierayvintage.com. And if you guys haven't won yet, continue to keep sharing because we pick 2 people every week. This week we had 4 because last week we did not pick 2 people. And please email us your mailing address. So info@jamierayvintage.com and we will get your happy mail sent out to you. Thanks for sharing, guys. Okay, we're gonna
We got a
move
couple
along here.
more ceramics. Did you show those books yet?
No,
and
we
that
have
stuff over there?
nope. We have a lot of ceramics
Let's
today.
bring it.
Sounds like
This
a lot
is
of
a
dishes.
big haul. Like it came from all over the place this week. And
I don't
we
feel
have
like
some
any
good
one
stuff.
place was a lot, but when you keep thrifting,
If you hit enough stores, you spend $20, $30, $40 at each store, you'll accrue quite a few
dedication.
things.
It's dedication to the junking. We love you and we want to bring you all the best stuff, so we keep at it. All right, Santa Creamer, $12.95. I paid $1.99 less 20%. Not particularly old, but this one's really cute, and I don't see creamers as much, so I decided to pick that up. Then we've got this mug. This is made in England. It's more modern. It's the Edwardian collection, and it's just really pretty. I love the minty blue background with the pink floral, and this one's $14.95. I can't imagine that this will stick around for very long. And then you guys know that I love Peter Rabbit. I have a feeling that one day when I have grandchildren that I will probably be buying all the Peter Rabbit stuff.
We'll have like a Peter Rabbit grandchildren's room where you're gonna rock them and read them stories.
That sounds fantastic. And this one's $14.95. This is Wedgwood, made in England. We had one before that was like 18 that had 2 handles. This one just has 1, and it's got like the little Peter Rabbit stories. We have all the Peter Rabbit books, and my boys love them. So next up, we've got this. Says pitcher. To me, it's an oversized creamer. It's by Churchill.
Yeah, it is definitely a creamer.
But it's a little pitcher. That's the way it's marketed. $1.99. We're selling it for $14.99.
What would you put in there?
What?
For a pitcher that you need to like pour multiple things.
Listen, I don't know. You could have like syrup in it for like making drinks or
some
whatever.
syrup.
I mean, it's a little large for a creamer. It's about twice the size of a creamer.
All right, we've got a leather Madewell
This
purse.
one's good.
It's in really good shape. I'm going to do some leather cleaning on it. I like the clasp. Let me come show you this.
Madewell is really good brand. Like, I love their jeans. I love their clothes. They're just kind of expensive. This would sell for over $100 new.
It does have a pocket inside that we're losing a little bit of stitching. I'm going to try to fix that before we send it off to you, but that's why it's priced where it's at, because normally, even used, I saw them going for $70, $80. We've got ours at $49.95. Love the brass clasp here. And also, look at this on the strap. You can adjust the strap. It's got 2 of those same similar like brass.
Oh, okay. So you can make
knobs
like
on
a
them,
short bag if you
and
wanted
you can come in and they've got little spots here where you can just press that through and make it to the length you want.
I love that. You guys know I love a good vintage leather bag. I used my Balenciaga, if that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure, thrifted bag last night for the first time ever. And a good bag just is fun. And I never realized that, and maybe because I wasn't in a stage in my life where I could have a fun bag, but now I really love them. So I thrift them whenever I can find them.
All right, I got 3 frames I'm going to show you real quick here. This one's going to be $18.95. All of these are getting painted makeovers.
No, the gold one is not. That one's just getting cleaned because I like that.
But they're going to get some art regardless.
This is getting painted.
Painted and art, $18.95 on that one. And then this one is $38.95.
That one's not getting painted. I like the gold.
The gold is good. We're going to just put new art in there because it doesn't have any, and it always sells better with art. And it looks better when you get it at your house, unless you have something very specific you think you want to put in there. When it comes with art, just put it up on the wall.
Yeah. And art is the coziest way to, and it's also a way to make your home look more high-end. If you don't have any art pieces in your home, start thinking about what you like. You don't have to go straight to oils because those can be more expensive. I'm starting to collect them here and there when I can get them. But you can just do a really great print in an older looking frame and it will elevate whatever room you put it in.
So I think these are actually tree toppers that you can put together if you want.
Oh, that makes sense.
So they've got a little place on the top and you can just, and then they've got a
selling
clasp
them
on the bottom
but you could buy 2.
that will hold it. But these were, someone had these on like some ribbon.
They were hanging like this. That's why I didn't think tree topper. That would make sense because this one is open and this one is closed.
Yeah.
I'm selling it for $14.95 each, and I'm gonna dry brush them with white. There's like a little bit of staining on one of them. Oh, on that one. It's not super noticeable, but I think a white dry brush would take these from super primitive to just a little bit softer, so it would match better with more like country decor. So they're gonna be $14.95, and you could still use this as a tree topper. Like I would just put that on the top of my tree and then use some ribbon to fasten it, and it'll be really pretty. I'm actually not a huge fan of the tree toppers with the boingy bottoms because they always flop over.
They do always flop over.
Unless you have a real tree, which I never do. So maybe that's what they're made for. I usually want to zip tie those.
We could go cut you one.
You always say you're going to cut me one.
I said we could. We got to go out there in the snow. You know how that goes with you.
24 Christmases we've been married and never a cut tree have I had.
You know what turns me off on them?
What?
We had some real trees when I was a kid, and by the end of the season, like if you brush across that thing, it just rains needles. They stab you.
We used to do real greenery too, like the garlands, because they're cheaper. And Zeb finally relinquished and let me buy a ton of greenery last year because he was like, "We're not doing any more fake garlands on our banister because it's a hot mess express."
Oh, you mean real ones?
Oh, sorry, real banister.
Yeah,
real greenery. Anyways, all right. Next up, Hollywood Regency brass. Little picture frame. This is just so cute. $9.95, and I love that it's solid brass. It's like a good little piece. You could put a little saucer on it. You could put a little piece of art. I love these. If you do not have them, you need to pick up little art holders because they're great for vignettes.
Those actually were selling for crazy amounts.
Yeah.
I don't know if ours is just a repop or if it's an original.
It's actually old. Zeb said there was $20, $30 for these. Yeah. And I was like, it's too little. I'm not selling that for $30, so I'm selling for $9.95.
All right, we've got a Ralph Lauren trucker hat with American flag on there. $14.95 on that. It's in really great shape. Yep. They're supposed to be kind of loose, free form.
If you're in the woods, all you would see would be the American flag because the camel would go away.
Little teapot.
It's
got a scripture around the top and then this fun floral. It's going to be, it was $3.99 at Savers. You were getting everything half off there, right?
Yeah.
So it was gonna be $19.95.
So we paid $2. Next up, Zeb was like, "What did you think this was?"
It's amber bottle.
It's a nice thick glass.
I thought it was older than it is, but
it might be. But you can. Anyways,
I was never confused about what it's for.
$1.60. It's for making beverages, or you can make vinegar in it.
But it's super dark amber.
Yeah, that's like you're not seeing the light of day.
You can hold it up to the sun and like you're.
Oh, yeah.
I don't recommend doing that, but you can. It's still glass and see-through, but not really.
Yeah, $18.95. This would be really pretty if you wanted to put some of those gold transfers on it because it's a lot of surface area.
Well, it's got this like emblem on the front. Like
and you could do it in the inset.
Oh, that would be cool too.
Yeah, that's probably where they put the labeling of the beverage they just made.
All right, we've got this cobalt blue Pyrex cooker roaster. What is this, like a 9-inch? 2.5 quarts, we'll go with that. $16.95 on this one.
You can make a mean shepherd's pie in that. Next up, we've got these cookie cutters, $12.95 for the set. These are heavy gauge copper. We have a couple, I think we have one in the shop that hasn't sold, but these sell really fast for us. The closer we get to Christmas, they sell because people like to use them for cookie cutters, but also they're just really pretty tied up with a little ribbon hanging in your tree. These and the copper molds, like a whole tree done in copper is just chef's kiss, so good.
Did you show those books already?
Mm-mm. You can do these books and then I'll do these bowls and then
So
we'll get
My
to linens.
Life by Richard Wagner. He was I believe he was a German composer. Not 100% on where he's from. But it's basically like his life story. But the things he did, $24.95 on that. And
we
then,
didn't start early enough. The whole house is.
I know, they're like awake and want to do things and get in here and have lunch at this point. Christian worship, older hymnal, I believe from the 50s, if I remember correctly. I talked about it in the video I thrifted at, but just great. If you're not going to use it as a hymnal, really good ephemera for paper crafting.
Yeah, especially with Christmas coming. Those pages cut out with like gold around the edges and then like an IOD mold on make the best ornaments. And you could get a lot of ornaments from that book.
Oh yeah, there's probably 300 pages in there.
A Laura Ashley print, I believe. It's Made in England. Let me see if I can get that.
It's probably just going to look like dots unless I hold it close.
It's by, I don't know if it's Laura Ashley because it says by appointment of H.M. Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, manufacturer of ceramic tableware. So this is approved by the Queen. Like this is the Queen's bowl. Millie Floors, a genuine hand engraving. I don't know why I put Laura Ashley in the listing. Maybe Laura Ashley copied this, but anyways, $9.95 each, and I paid, what's this from Goodwill? So I paid $2.99 less 20%, but they do have some chips on them. They are ironstone, so they're a little heavier duty, and they're just pretty. All right, I think that's it, except for the linens.
Let's spin you around real quick.
Let's go. Ugh. When we get to the end, I'm always a little sad because then I'm like, oh, I gotta put all this stuff
Now we gotta
up.
put it all away. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up. Let me see where you're standing over there.
I've been awake long enough, I finally feel like I could almost take my sweatshirt off.
We still have, Jamie told me after August I have to take the bunting down. I'm like, I love the bunting.
Yeah, we still have our 4th of July bunting up on the front porch.
I don't know if we got this one priced. Do you remember how much this one was?
Oh, we didn't. Hold that open and I'll give you a price and then I'll get it listed. Because
it's big. I think it's queen size.
Yeah, so this one, and it's got this vintage floral. It's in good condition, tie quilt. I'm gonna say this is $59.95 for this.
There might be a listing for this. I think I listed it.
Okay, if it's not listed, if it is listed, it is whatever Zeb says it is. If it's not listed, I'll get listed for $59. So we'll set that aside. Actually, we'll put that with these candlesticks.
With the candlesticks?
Candle holders. I just want to make sure. It's not candlesticks. I get corrected all the time because this is not a
Caitlin's
stick.
gonna love us. I think we had over 100 products that she had to find links
Caitlin
for.
always loves us.
She's super good at it though. It's her fault for being so good at her job.
Well, these are all in a linens collection, so she can usually just drop one link for all these.
All right, frog and butterflies.
$39.95.
It's a mass-produced quilt, but it's all hand-stitched.
I think this is originally from Pottery Barn. What does that say?
It doesn't. JCPenney Home
JCPenney Home. Okay. Well, it looks like Pottery Barn. That one's cute. Okay, next up we've got, this one I don't think.
That little baby one, I did it.
Okay.
But we didn't get it priced, looks like.
Okay, so this is gonna get listed as well. It's gonna be $19.95 because that's how much I priced these for. This is a homemade pieced quilt, perfect little receiving blanket.
I'm gonna need your help on this one. This is king size chenille.
Brace yourself for this one.
I looked over it really closely. No cuts, tears, rips that I could see. I mean, it's huge, so I'm not gonna guarantee that it doesn't have some imperfections, but it's like a sagey green color. It's really good.
What's the tag say? 100% cotton, king size.
Yep.
Made in India. Yeah, that's pretty.
Really great piece of chenille, whether you want to use it, it's super functional.
So the top doesn't have fringe, and then it has fringe on 3 sides.
Yep.
That one's good. Usually when we find chenille, it's like...
This one's $99.95.
Ripped and torn. Next up, we have a very basic cream quilt. It's $39.95. It's got a lot of tight machine quilting on it. I think it's not... I didn't see any like big stains or anything.
No, I think that one's just good.
And this is a really great base layer. So if you want to put down your cream quilt, then you can layer on something on the end. You can add pillow shams, and I love neutrals for that. Sometimes patterns are great, but sometimes you need a little rest for the eye. And so a solid colored quilt or blanket is always a good option. And it's hard to find them without stains. And I love them after they've been used and they're soft and worn. When you get a new quilt, it's just kind of like stiff. So this is pre-loved.
So this is basically a yard of fabric. It's 40 inches by whatever width the yard is.
So I don't know if it's made like you're supposed to do books or a quilt with it, but it matches this other fabric perfectly. And it's $39.95, not $39.95, $9.95 for this one and $9.95 for this one. So you could use them with a different backing. Oh, this has a scissor line. So I wonder if this is supposed to be for like wall art.
I don't know, it's big.
But it doesn't look, like if you wanted to use it for a quilt, you wouldn't have to because you don't have to have that. It's just like over to the side, there's a little arrow. But I always like when I can find coordinating fabric. I washed it up, it's all clean, ready for your projects. I saw this and I'm not a huge like brown person, but Zeb is, and I knew he would like it. And it's got like It's like Thanksgiving floral. Let's
Here,
just say that.
let me show you. It's like all those.
Very small. It's hard to picture. This one's $69.95.
It's like brown transferware on a quilt.
It's homemade, machined, but homemade. It's pieced. So fabric, when you buy it from the fabric store, isn't super wide.
You go that way a little bit?
Yeah. It's got a rib here and on the other side because they put one panel in the middle and then they split a panel, the difference, to make the queen size. And they're the same front and back. And so if you love like warm autumnal colors, this is really good. And I think it would be good. I need to consider these types of fabrics when I'm decorating for fall because I feel like I don't really know how to decorate for fall.
Also, it might warm it up and make you feel warmer
and cozy, yeah. But I don't love like overtly fall decor. Does that make sense? Like, hey, fall, y'all. Like, it's cute, but it's probably not what I'm gonna use, but that is just good.
All right, this is, I'll come show it close.
So we got 2 quilts from Molly. We paid $75 for the pair, so split the difference is how much we paid for each quilt. This one is homemade.
I would say this is full size. It does have a couple little tears in it on this one.
It's tied.
It's got the fabric here, could be repaired if you know what you're doing. I'm not going to mess with it.
I love the fence design all around the edge.
Yeah, it's got a picket fence, and then all the floral is hand embroidered in every square.
It would be really great if you wanted to turn it into framed art or pillows. It's $99 for the whole piece. It's a very large quilt.
Some of the embroidery is coming out, but it's still really good.
It's great as is, or it could be pieced out. It's not in such bad shape that it would have to be a cutter quilt. It's kind of like if you wanted to hand stitch a few things, it would look great. And honestly, my favorite quilts that I use all the time are the shabbiest. My mom's always like, are you gonna fix that? I'm like, no.
By the time they get to this point, like whatever fabric they're made of, it doesn't even matter. They're just really soft and comfy. And
I'm like, that shabby is what makes it. Okay, this is another one we got from Molly. This one is hand quilted and then homemade, hand quilted, much better condition. Smaller, this is twin size, and the fabrics are really good. I love this like cranberry one in here. How much is this one? You just pulled it off?
$89.95.
All right, and I love this. I love all the little just mix and match here. Very good combo. Again, we paid $75 for 2, so we did pony up for these 2 quilts, but they're good. And I love a good quilt. Next up, we had a lot of comments on this. It's a very pretty duvet cover. When you were looking this up, did you find the maker of this fabric?
I did not.
It's very like Laura Ashley, possibly Ralph Lauren. I don't know if it's homemade, because I didn't see a tag on it anywhere. It would have been.
It's possible.
Like, where's the buttons?
The buttons are down on the bottom, I think.
So this is the duvet and the insert.
It has the insert in it.
Queen size.
And then the back side is this fabric here. I'm gonna say not hand or homemade because there's no break in the fabric.
$79.95, where you can make them with sheets.
Oh, that's true.
But let me see, it would probably be, sorry, just for curiosity's sake. I'm not finding it. Well, there we go. Oh, Simply Shabby Chic. Oh, that's good. So $79.95, and it comes with the insert. So that is a good deal, because usually you'd pay $80 just for the cover secondhand, because it would be well over $100 otherwise. Okay, next up, I don't know if I can put this on. If this was a small, I would totally have kept it. It's a Gap like cardigan, but it's oatmeal colored. And it's just
so it goes with everything?
Yeah, it does not fit well over this giant sweatshirt, but is the perfect neutral, especially for like a capsule wardrobe if you don't want to have a ton of sweaters, because this can go with black, brown, or cream, or any shade of color you want. It's $21.95, and it's in, I would say it's in basically new condition. I didn't see any flaws in it, and I washed it, so it smells good. My mom was like, ooh, I like that, but my mom's definitely not a medium. She's like 95 pounds soaking wet, fully dressed. So she's the queen of extra small. Every time I find a good extra small piece, she usually keeps it, because she has a hard time finding things that fit. All right, next up, we've got this purple quilt. It's got a couple of imperfections. Not homemade, but it's really good. And it's loved and worn. How much is this one?
$79.95.
$79.95.
I don't know. This is all hand stitched
No,
up
it's
here.
not.
Is it mass-produced hand stitching?
Yeah, mass-produced hand stitching. It does have some rips in it, but again, a good shabby quilt. We're almost done with the linens. We
got a few little
have
pieces.
some things. This is not linens, so this won't be under the linens tab. This is a christening dress. It does have some stains on it. Very old, beautiful lace on the bottom. So this is something that I feel like you probably could get some of the staining out, but I would just leave it. It would be beautiful shadow boxed, $24.95. And then we've got a very wide baby outfit. I put 12 to 18 months, even though there's no sizing, completely handmade. But I feel like this could fit a 12 to 18 month old. I don't know why it's
it's got like legs in it.
Yeah, it's like a
that you
romper.
snap.
Little chicks is like something your mom would have made you. Remember your little frog
It's probably
overalls
made
that
to
you
be
and Ty had?
Oh, our matching frog overalls.
$19.95 for this one. Again, so cute. And then these, I actually got this whole stack for $10 from Molly. So we ponied up like those little things we were showing, like the bean cutter or whatever, paid $35
Oh, this does have a
each for
tear
those.
in it right
Yeah,
here.
I put it in the listing.
Okay.
So this is $19.95. I don't know why that says $191.
It's
But it's
probably a
got
booth
gorgeous
number.
embroidery. It's got this lace edging that is just really, really pretty. I don't know if that's handmade or not,
Well,
but
that's
it's
the back. Let me show you the front.
beautiful lace. It's so good. Oh, we forgot the printer's tray.
Oh,
Wanna
it's
go
still
grab
over
that?
there. I can show it.
Okay, here's another table round. It's got butterflies on it. This one has some light staining, but no big holes. This one is $18.95. I love good white linens. They're so expensive and hard to find. This one's $18.95 and it's bigger. It does have holes that have been repaired,
Someone patched
which
them.
I actually love because nobody does that anymore. They just pitch stuff. So I love when there's good old repairs. Anyways, it's got good lace all the way around the edge. And then last but not least,
Printer tray that we forgot to show you earlier. They had the Raleigh 18-point Raleigh cursive in there, but really good
$25
shape. Someone's already got something on here so you can hang it on the wall if you want.
yeah, and you can put your little thimble collection in it or just put like a wreath in front of it. Is really pretty just to layer it up in texture. This one is $94.95 and that's
That's
everything.
the whole haul. That's all of it. Thanks for hanging out. That was a long haul. We had a ton of stuff from all over the place.
If you guys like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jade Raven to for more
DIY.
and thrifting. We'll see you guys